eftermiddagsradio med Stefan på Radio ABC.
Last week you played 3 concerts in Friends Arena, the national arena in Stockholm.
Yep.
Yeah.
How was it?
The best 3 days of my career. That's pretty good, right?
What about your other guys?
Well, yeah, indeed. It was 3 amazing days.
Yeah.
Tonight it is Copenhagen.
Yep.
If I say Copenhagen or Denmark perhaps, what is the first thing that pop in your head?
Meat.
Meat?
Yeah.
Why?
So you have good meat here.
Yeah.
Good meat restaurants and happy people. And I always felt that Denmark is a nice place to live. You know, happy people and nice in the summer. I've been here a couple of times in the summer playing some festival things, and even if the gig was not so good back in the years ago, I always had a great time here. And people are happy and nice.
Have you been visiting Denmark as a tourist?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm from southern part of Sweden, so when I was young, we were always taking the boat over and get hammered here in Denmark. So
Okay.
I was one of the Swedish tourists that are not exactly the
Ideal.
perfect tourist. So
Okay.
I was here very often.
Tonight in Form, do you have something you do before the concert? A ritual?
Yeah, we kind of take our hands together like this and say partus, and it's a word that means let's party in a way that we kind of invented. And then we give each other a hug and a kiss on the cheek and say let's go.
How has the tour been so far?
It's been great.
Yeah, it's
We've
been
been in
Incredible.
we've been in Dubai and India and Sweden, and now we're in Denmark, and the tour so far has been, like you said, incredible.
Incredible.
Don't you get a little bit proud?
It's actually incredible, and sometimes you have to think about what exactly it is we have achieved, just to be able to give yourself that little thing, so you don't just, because when you're working a lot like we are and you're constantly busy, you don't tend to stop and think, hey, I did this is awesome. So actually I try sometimes to wait a minute, this is pretty insane, take it in and be happy.
Where's there a point where you say, oh, okay, this is massive?
When we came to the arena, for example, actually I would say it's massive. The first show on this tour was in Dubai. It was same size as here. That was the first show. We came in and it was so packed. It was incredible. And
the energy was...
I was like, okay, this is now a good idea. This is what we're doing here, it seems.
I have to ask as a jealous thing, because Robin, Otto Knowns, Avicii, Loreen, what is it with you Swedish guys and massive pop hits?
I think we have good peers, and I can't blame it on the weather.
Talent in Sweden, it's crazy. Like from producers, songwriters, you would be amazed if you knew how many Swedish people is behind the top Billboard 100 in America. It's crazy. To be honest, I think that it's the work ethic, and that the weather is so shit, and that people in Sweden are...
Yeah, but you know what I thought about now when we're talking? The weather's shit here too, and it's shit in England too, and it's shit everywhere else too.
But Danes can buy beer earlier than us.
Maybe.
I think you have more fun here.
I think it's a lot with the musical culture of Sweden and Stockholm and growing up there. I remember when I grew up and I got into electronic music, and Seb's dad was already into it, and then all of a sudden I got introduced to 10 of these amazing techno guys, and then if you want to work with pop, you get introduced to 10 amazing pop writers that done every pop record. We have amazing rock bands in Sweden. I think it's something about the vibe there, and you can hear that in a lot of Swedish music. It's a lot of heart, and I think that's what drives us.
If you look at Denmark, do we have some artist or band that interest you?
Yeah, Rune, that's playing now, he's been a colleague of ours for a long time. Obviously we played a lot of his tracks throughout the years. Then you have
a lot of indie producers, indie rock producers, a lot of good mixers, a lot of good mixing guys, and a lot of good...
Well, also, I actually like the vibe of Tommy Sebak's son. What's his name?
Rasmus Sebak, his son.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's massive in Denmark.
Yeah, Tommy Sebak is classic also.
Yeah.
But I think one thing that you have that we don't have is all the design. the industrial design from Denmark is amazing. The architecture is amazing. The furniture design that you do, there's a lot of amazing.
And also don't forget Dengale Poser. It was a rap group from Denmark.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
It was a short interview. Last thing, do you want to say something to your Danish fans?
Thank you, Denmark.
Tack så mycket.